What would you do if your livelihood was suddenly threatened by new technology? In 1811, thousands of skilled textile workers in England faced this harsh reality. Known as the Luddites, these artisans saw their traditional craft replaced by mechanized looms and spinning frames that churned out cotton goods faster and cheaper than ever before. Feeling powerless, they organized secret nighttime raids, disguising themselves and wielding sledgehammers to destroy the machines that endangered their jobs. Towns like Nottingham, Leeds, and Huddersfield became battlegrounds as the sound of shattering machinery echoed through the mills. Factory owners and government officials were alarmed, responding with military force and enacting severe laws that made machine breaking a capital offense. Despite the rebellion's violent suppression, the Luddites' actions sparked a lasting debate about the impact of technological progress on workers' rights and livelihoods. Their story remains a powerful reminder of the human cost behind industrial change. What happens when the oppressed rise up against an empire? In the marshlands of southern Mesopotamia, a forgotten rebellion erupted with astonishing force. Enslaved East African laborers, known as the Zanj, endured brutal conditions, extracting salt and cultivating land for their Abbasid rulers. In 869, under the charismatic leadership of Ali ibn Muhammad, these workers ignited a revolt that would rage for nearly 15 years. The Zanj uprising became one of the largest and most successful slave revolts in history. Swelling to tens of thousands, the rebel army captured key cities, defeated imperial forces repeatedly, and established their own fortified capital. The Abbasid Caliphate, one of the era's most powerful empires, was shaken to its core as the Zanj controlled vast territories and disrupted vital trade routes. The rebellion exposed deep social and economic fractures within the empire. It took years of relentless military campaigns before the Abbasids finally crushed the uprising in 883. The Zanj revolt stands as a powerful testament to the strength of collective resistance and remains a remarkable, yet often overlooked chapter of history. Imagine a world where messages traveled faster than armies, connecting continents in record time. This was reality under the Mongol Empire, thanks to their ingenious postal system known as the Yam. Stretching across thousands of kilometers, the Yam was a vast network of relay stations, each stocked with fresh horses, food, and supplies. Couriers, called Yam riders, could cover up to 200 miles a day by switching mounts at these stations, relaying official decrees, intelligence, and vital news across vast territories. Stations were spaced every 25 to 40 kilometers, allowing for swift and efficient handovers that kept communication flowing without delay. The system was so advanced that even Marco Polo marveled at its speed and organization during his travels. The Yam not only enabled the Mongols to govern their massive empire effectively, but also facilitated trade, diplomacy, and cultural exchange between East and West. Merchants, envoys, and travelers benefited from its security, hospitality, and reliable infrastructure. This Mongol postal network was a marvel of logistics, a medieval internet that revolutionized communication and helped shape the connectivity of the world as we know it today. Imagine waking up to find your neighbors helplessly dancing in the streets, unable to stop even as exhaustion and pain set in. In July 1518, the city of Strasbourg, then part of the Holy Roman Empire, was struck by one of history's most bizarre and deadly events, the Dancing Plague. It began when Frau Tropea stepped into the street and started to dance uncontrollably, seemingly against her will. Within days, dozens joined her, and soon the number swelled to hundreds. Men, women, and even children danced for days on end, some reportedly collapsing and dying from heart attack, stroke, or sheer exhaustion. Authorities, desperate for a solution, hired musicians and even built a stage, believing that music and dance might cure the afflicted. Instead, the dancing only intensified, spreading panic throughout the city. Historians still debate the cause. Was it mass hysteria triggered by extreme stress and famine? Or ergot poisoning from moldy rye bread, causing hallucinations and convulsions. Another theory suggests a psychogenic movement disorder fueled by collective anxiety. The dancing plague eventually faded as mysteriously as it began, leaving behind a haunting legacy of confusion and fascination, a powerful reminder of the complex interplay between mind, body, and society. What if you stumbled upon a 2,000-year-old artifact with no known purpose? Across Europe, strange bronze objects have been unearthed. 12-sided hollow shapes, each face marked with a circular hole and tiny knobs at every corner. Known as dodecahedra, these relics date back to the 2nd and 3rd centuries CE. Despite being found in dozens of locations, their true purpose remains one of archaeology's most intriguing mysteries. Were they tools, religious symbols, or something else entirely? Some theories suggest they were used for measuring distances, surveying land, or as knitting aids for gloves, while others propose a ritualistic or calendrical significance. Intriguingly, none have been found in written records or depicted in ancient art, leaving only speculation. Their craftsmanship shows skilled metalworking, hinting at an important role in daily or ceremonial life. Yet, no one can say for sure why these objects were made or how they were used. Each discovery reignites debate and fascination, inviting us to imagine the lives and secrets of the people who once held them, and the lost knowledge that accompanied these mysterious geometric artifacts. What if a deadly pandemic completely reshaped the fate of an empire? In the mid-3rd century CE, the Roman world was gripped by the plague of Cyprian, a mysterious and devastating outbreak named after Saint Cyprian, the bishop of Carthage, who documented its horrors. The disease struck swiftly, with victims suffering fever, diarrhea, vomiting, and sometimes blindness. It spread relentlessly through cities, decimating populations and causing widespread panic. Eyewitness accounts describe streets littered with the dead and survivors struggling to bury loved ones. The plague ravaged the military, leaving Rome vulnerable to external threats and internal chaos. Economic activity stalled, food shortages grew, and a sense of doom pervaded daily life. Some historians estimate that at its peak, the plague killed up to 5,000 people per day in Rome alone. Yet amidst the suffering, communities showed remarkable resilience. Christians, in particular, gained respect for tending to the sick. The plague of Cyprian didn't just kill, it transformed Roman society, accelerating profound shifts in religion, politics, and demographics that would echo for centuries. Imagine a fleet of ships so massive, their largest dwarfed Columbus's Santa Maria. In the early 1400s, Admiral Zheng He led China's legendary treasure fleet on 7 daring voyages across the Indian Ocean. These expeditions reached as far as East Africa, carrying silk, porcelain, and gold. Zheng He's fleet exchanged gifts with foreign rulers, mapped new waters, and established diplomatic ties, forever expanding global maritime knowledge. Though the voyages ended, their impact reshaped trade and exploration for centuries to come. Imagine a courtroom drama where the defendant is a corpse. In 897, Pope Stephen VI ordered the exhumed body of his predecessor, Pope Formosus, to stand trial in Rome. The deceased pontiff, dressed in papal robes, was propped up on a throne as Stephen VI hurled accusations of perjury and violating church law. With a deacon answering for the corpse, Formosus was found guilty. His papal vestments were stripped, and his body tossed into the Tiber River. The cadaver synod shocked Europe and remains one of history's most macabre legal spectacles. Did you know a single meeting forever changed the course of Christianity in England? In 664, the Synod of Whitby gathered church leaders to settle a heated debate. Should English Christians follow Roman or Celtic traditions? The main issues included how to calculate Easter and the style of monastic tonsure. King Oswiu of Northumbria presided, ultimately siding with Roman practices. This decision unified religious customs across the land and linked English Christianity more closely with Rome, shaping the nation's spiritual future for centuries to come.